Hello, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Tal Robinson of TechMultiverse.com, and today we're going to be continuing on with our basic web design series. In our last video, we set up the basic structure of a web page. We have our doc type, HTML tags, head tags, and body tags. This is the basic structure that sets up every single website on the internet. And today we're going to get a little more into the body section of the web page, along with setting up a title for our tabs in the browser. So to start, let's get the web page title going. Now, if you look at our web page, it's just a blank screen. There's nothing there. Even the tab here in the browser just has our document title. It doesn't even have a proper title for the tab. And so we're going to change that really quickly. And that's important because when you have multiple tabs open, say you're doing some research and you may have a tab open for YouTube, a tab open for Google search, one for a blog post, for you to be able to know which tab is which, you will typically read what's written in the tab. And so it's very important to have a descriptive tab title. And so we're going to do that now. And that information goes right here in the head section. I'm going to say, let's call it my first website or my first web page. I like that. Now, to make this appear in the tab, you need to add a title tag to open and then a closing title tab. Put your slash. And I'm going to indent it a little bit, make the readability a little better. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save that. Go over to my web page, refresh. Boom. And as you noticed, the title changed. It changed from the document title to the title that I added for my web page. And so now we have a title in our tab. Let's go ahead and start to put some information inside the actual website that we can see to make it a little more interesting. Now, to do that, you want to go down to the body section of your web page. If you noticed, we put the title inside the head section, and now we're going to be working with the body. Now, the body section, again, is the area of your document where you would put things that you want to show up on your web page. So everything that you see when you go to a website will always be in the body section. The head section is for stuff that you can't see, but the browser needs, things like your title, keywords for like search engines, and other things that help your web page work properly and work more efficiently. So let's start out with some information or some text. Let's say today is going to be a great day. Cool. All right, I'm going to save that. Go over to my web page, refresh, and there we go. It's pretty much just that simple. You add some text into the body, it shows up on the web page. Now, we want to play around with some other things with the text that we get to manipulate it and make it appear in a more interesting way, or in a way that's easier for visitors to our website to be able to read. And so we need things like title sections, images, links, and we're going to get to all of those things as we continue on through this series. But today I want to work with the header tags so that we can start to get some structure to this website. Now, header tags aren't like the head section. The head section is for information that the browser needs. Header tags actually go in the body of the website. And basically there's a bunch of technical stuff that I could talk about the header tags, but it basically boils down to bolded titles. So if you go to a blog post or a website that has a bunch of stuff in it, the first thing you'll notice is that web page will have a title at the top. That's going to be a header. And headers, by default, there's 6 of them. And header tags are, let me put one up for you so you'll know what I'm talking about. And so this is a header tag. A header tag will be an H tag, H1. This is the highest priority header tag. And by default, there are 6. So it goes H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6, with H6 being the lowest priority of header tags. And so you may say, okay, why do I need those? What's the difference? Why there's 6 different ones? The H1 tag is the most important, so it usually goes to the highest priority title. So if you write a blog post, let's say about adopting puppies, and your blog post is called How to Adopt a Puppy or How to Care for a Puppy That You Adopt, the H1 tag will be wrapped around the title of that entire blog. And within that blog post, you may have different sections: how to feed a puppy, how to keep your puppy clean, how to keep your puppy healthy, how to keep it happy. All of those subsections will have their own H tags that are at a lower priority. So each individual section may have H2 for every single one. Every single section will have its own H2 tag. And if those subsections are broken down into even smaller sections, then they would get an H3, and so on and so forth. Now, the reason you would do this is because it makes your website easier to read, but it also is better for Google and apps that would read your website and structure it to know what it's actually looking at. It knows that when it sees an H1 tag, that's going to be the title of the document. When it sees an H2 tag, that's going to be a subsection title. And so it makes it easier for not just visitors to read, but for you to allow Google and other applications on the internet to take apart your website and know what's there. So let's say for H1, my title is going to be I'm so hungry, which I am, that I can eat an entire pizza. Okay, let's save that and refresh. Boom. And as you know, as you can see, it looks a lot different from the today is going to be a great day. It's a lot larger and it's bold, so it looks like a title compared to the regular text on a page, and that's the point. I'm going to create an H2 tag just so you can see the difference. So H2, H2. I could use a very large drink to wash it down. Okay, save that. Let's head over to our page, refresh. And just by giving it an H2, it's smaller. It's still bold, but it's smaller. And that's how it works. So you can see there's a main title, and then that H2 could be a subsection, and then you have your regular text. So we now have a title for our tag for the browser, for our tab, for the browser. Then we have H1, H2, and then regular text. I'm going to add some space here just to make the document more readable. And we are starting to get a website. And I know you're saying, hey, this is still pretty dull, and this is a bland and boring web page. We will get to a lot of cool things, but we do need to get the fundamentals down so that we can build on those. And the fun stuff will start to come in the future videos. So thanks for watching. Thumbs up and subscribe if you like this video. And until next time, keep learning, keep coding, keep creating. Peace.